Demons is a 1971 samurai film, but it's also a bleak, dark tale. This one's uploaded to YouTube. I think it might be rare, but this one's about Gengobi. He's supposed to be taking part in a revenge. However, he owes debts and stuff, and he's kind of like being a bum. And however, he's in love with a geisha named Koman, and she's got a lot of debts too, so the two of them love each other. However, one of his servants comes by and says, hey, we were able to sell some land and we raised up 100 Rio. This is enough for you to clear your name, pay off your debts, and then eventually join in on the revenge of the house that for some reason. And basically Gengobi, he decides to not use the 100 Rio for the revenge. Instead, he wants to pay off Koman's debts, and he goes over there and he makes a grand statement and pays off her debts. However, this it kind of has like a play-like quality. It also utilizes an interesting storytelling technique where they do an alternate take. So, for example, Gengobi shows up and he goes, I was going to free her, but I don't want to. You can have her, other samurai man. And she cries and he, viciously rejects her, but then they reset it and then he saves her. So the movie does this about 3 or 4 times. It's really intriguing to see the alternate sort of versions that could branch off, but they never do it for too long. It's only like 5 minutes. However, Gengobi ends up actually getting screwed over by this woman. She was already taken by another, and she basically escapes his revenge when he comes for them, and then he comes after them again. This is a really long film. It's the only sort of fault of the film is it goes on for too long. It should have probably ended around the 1.5 to 2 hour mark, but it keeps going, and it's really bleak. Everyone's greedy in this movie. Everyone wants to screw someone else over. It's all like up to just witnesses when you do murders and stuff. So there's a lot of like, it's very bleak. It's very a certain mood, and very grimy and violent, and definitely up there in terms of intriguing mix. It's almost a horror film. I would consider it more of a drama, sci-fi, dark parable about greed. Definitely worth checking out. Demons is definitely one of the more dour films out there, but it's definitely got a vibe, and a dark one at that. So I give Demons a 7 out of 10.